top of the day, all the way to the bottom of the night. Whenever you get this is when you need to get it, when you need to see it, receive it. Let it soak in, let it marinate. Let it infuse into you. Let it become a part of you. All that good stuff. I just want to come in and tap in. Tap into the energy. Tapping in to what's going on around me. As an owl always knows what's going on around him. He look around 360 without moving his body. Most High, speak to me and speak through me. What is the message that you have for me? What is the message that you want to speak to me and through me? Being intuitive, knowing what's going on around you is a beautiful, beautiful experience. It's a beautiful treat. I always say the truth is the best gift ever given. The truth. And the truth will always set you free. So I'm going to use my intuitive oracle cards. And just opening up the deck, it says, trust your gut. Trust your gut. Without shuffling, without anything. Trust your gut. Trust the path that you're going on. Even if it look like it's a black hole, it's a wormhole, it's a tornado, it's a hurricane. Trust your intuition. Trust your gut feeling. Trust. When you trust a situation, when you trust a voice, when you trust direction, when you trust the discipline, when you trust the process without knowing the outcome is a blessing. Just like you trusting the journey without knowing the destination. Trust your gut. Your body knows the truth. Trust your gut feeling. Truth is the best gift ever given. Truth is the best gift that can ever be received. Let's see what's going on in the energy. Let's see what's going on in the energy. You see, I took that right out the box. And when I'm done with this, I'm gonna see who this message is for. I'm gonna roll the dice maybe like 3 times just to see what horoscope and what house is related or what it's for. Trust your gut is the main thing. Trusting your gut is the best thing you can ever do. If your gut is telling you to do a thing or to not do a thing, trust it. Your gut will never lie to you. Your intuition will never lie to you. Your intuitiveness will never lie to you. Y'all ever had an experience where say you going to a destination and you always say, something told me don't go on the highway. Something told me don't drive down that road. Something told me. That's your intuition, that's your gut feeling, that's God speaking to you, to your gut, so you can really feel it. You know the gut is the most sensitive tool you got. When you eat something that's bad for you, your gut talk to you. When you drink too much, your gut speaks to you. It goes right to your head. Whatever if your gut is hungry, it goes right to your brain and tell you, I need some food, I need something to eat, I need something to drink, I need something. I guess that's what it was, huh? Trust that gut feeling is the word that the Most High wanted to speak to us about. Should have kept that card out. If it come back out, you already know what that means. No joke. No joke. Wow, that's beautiful. And trusting your gut, you need to have deep reflection. Through deep reflection, profound intuitive insight emerges. You understand? When you sit with yourself, when you sit in solitude, when you sit in separation, when you sit in a quiet place, when you sit by yourself, the intuitive insight emerges. You get spoke to. You feel it in your gut. You have a whole conversation. A conversation is between two people. It's between two things. I had to learn this from my soul brother. When a person say they talk to themselves, you can't talk to yourself, because a conversation is a dialogue between two people. So when you think you talking to yourself, you just talking to your higher, or your higher self, or your ancestors, or the Most High. They talking to you. They trying to give you some downloads, some upgrades. Just trying to have a conversation with you. Tell you they proud of you, or tell you, I don't like what you just did. I don't like how you just treated that person. You could have just gave when that person asked you for something. At the bottom of the deck, higher self connection. Wow, didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that? Higher self connection. See, this is us. When we have deep reflection, we are communicating with a higher self. The one, you know, when you're higher, you can see more. You can see more of what's going on. Just like when you inside of a picture, you gotta remove yourself from the picture to see what's going on inside of the picture. It's like he or she was in the picture, remove themselves out the situation, out of your emotions, out of your feelings, to see what's going on in that picture. Or if you are an eagle, a hawk, a bird can see more area, more of the surroundings on what's going on lower than them. I'm gonna keep that too. The beauty of learning. Learning to sit with yourself and really communicate with yourself is a beautiful thing. When you try to sit in a quiet spot, distractions come. When you try to concentrate, you get distracted. Card that just fell out. Emotional clarity. Emotional clarity sharpens your intuition. Emotional clarity blocks your intuition. Emotional. I'm sorry, let me start doing it like that. You see it better. Emotional clarity. Emotional clarity, and I was just talking about emotions. You know, with all these cards is one person dealing with their own emotions. They in deep reflection. They are alone. You come in this world alone and you're gonna leave alone. I know that sounds lonely, but just because you see a person alone don't mean that they are lonely. Some people are better alone. They create better alone. They grow better alone. Not saying that they always will be alone, but you need alone time to know yourself. I spoke to an individual recently, and I made a statement of what the Most High had me in, the vein He had me in the moment He had me in the movement. And I like being alone. So the Most High asked me, you don't miss yourself? You gotta come to a place where you miss yourself. Just like most people say, I miss eating this food, I miss seeing this person, I miss going this place. Most High was like, that same drive or that same want for that person, place, or thing needs to be for yourself. You gotta miss yourself. You gotta miss yourself so much that you wanna see yourself again. We gotta start missing ourselves. Missing the real you. Missing spending time with yourself. Miss talking to yourself, which you don't talk to yourself, but the relationship of having a real conversation. The only real conversation you really do have is when you by yourself. Just because you see me alone, I'm not lonely. Remember that. Emotional clarity. You get emotional clarity When you sit and you think alone, you have a higher self-connection when you sit alone. You have real deep reflection when you sit alone. You're not lonely, but you're just alone. You create better. You have more peace. Solitude is a beautiful thing. Peace is priceless. No one can afford the peace that you have, the peace that you get. No one can pay for peace that passes all understanding. Nobody can pay for it. It's a gift that the best gift giver ever gives. And see, and I think that I feel like the Most High is saying that's what we need to miss. We need to miss having deep reflections. We need to miss having higher self-connection. We need to miss having emotional clarity. We need to miss having that gut feeling. And when you miss something, you want to go get it. You want to go see it. You want to go feel it. You want it again. You want it again. What's this? Follow the light. Follow the light. When you are in a dark cave and you see an inkling of light, you are drawn to it, because when you go to the light, you know that that's maybe a way out of that dark cave. That's the way to go. That's the way to get out of that dark environment. Because when it's real dark, it's dark. You can't see not 1 foot or inch in front of you. You can only use your other senses, which is hearing, smelling, and touching. Follow the light. Intuition will lead you toward the light. Trust its direction. That just goes right back to the first card. Trust your gut. Trust your gut. Trust your gut. Follow the light. Who is the light? The light is the great teacher, the great exemplar, the one who taught you how to live in this world, but not be of it. That's my brother, Yahshua, Jesus. Him. The one who sacrificed himself, who listened to the Most High, who had a deep connection, with the Most High, with the Father, all of our fathers, the Creator, the one who created us. When you listen to those instructions, when you listen to the route, the path to go on, you fulfill the mission, you fulfill purpose. Let me see what these cards here just came out. Just want to shuffle a little bit more, just to get what you know what I'm saying. Let me just see. Let's see. Oh, and oh. I can stay with these right here. So the first one was on top, and all these are coming out upright. Ain't nothing coming reverse. Reflection. Reflect and listen. Reflect and listen. That goes back to, wow, deep reflection. Reflection brings insight. Take time to listen to your inner voice. Here we go again. When you have a conversation, your higher self, the ancestors, the Most High, Yahshua, speaks to us. When we look for an answer, when we look for a solution to a problem, we need to reflect and listen. Reflect and listen. Don't do too much talking. Say lesser. And feel what you need to feel. Hear what you need to hear. Listen to what you need to listen to. Silence is a beautiful thing. Hearing quiet is a blessing. You can hear your thoughts better. You can feel your emotions better because there's no distractions. Reflect and listen. Reflect and listen. Next card. Listen within. Reflect and listen within. The answer lies within. Listen to your intuition's quiet voice. I just said that. Quiet, silence is a beautiful sound. Quiet and silence is a beautiful sound. You get so much out of quietness and silence. You ever heard that it's so silent, it's so loud? The silence is so loud. But you always gotta listen to your inner voice. Listen to your inner conscience. When you in deep reflection, you need to listen to the voice that's within. You need to concentrate on what's going on the inside of you. What they say, when an airplane is having issues in the sky, you can't help the person next to you put on the oxygen mask. You gotta put on your own oxygen mask first, and then you can help the next person. You gotta love yourself. You gotta miss yourself. You gotta want to hear from yourself. Listen to that voice that's within. It'll save you a lot of heartache. I know he's talking to me right now because for the last 10 years, I have not been listening to my inner voice. I did not reflect and listen. I did not have deep reflection. I did not have higher self connection. I was not emotionally clear. I didn't follow the light. I thought that I can make my own path. I thought that I can create the path that the Most High wanted me to walk down. I thought that the Most High wanted me to be a husband. I thought that the Most High wanted me to be a father. I thought the Most High wanted me to have a job, have a career. But that was my own will. That wasn't the will that the Most High wanted from me. And the day that I died to myself and died to my own wants, my own will, is when clarity came. I was on a roller coaster. It took me up and down, over and around, upside down, until I decided to get off that ride. Until I decided to say, I don't want to ride this ride no more. And when the Most High give all of us free will, and when you choose your own will to get off the roller coaster and go on the journey and the ride that the Most High has set for you from way back when, that's when you will have a lot of clarity. That's when you will have awareness. Be aware. Beware of tricks and traps. And when they do that, they always track you. GPS tracking you. Trying to see if I can get him off the route that the Most High has put before him. Keep you blind. Follow the light. Follow the light. Follow the light. And I like this right here. And all of this stuff right here, when you do deep reflection, when you reflect and listen, when you listen within, when you have a higher self connection, when you follow the light, protection through intuition. Your intuition shields you from harm. Trust its warnings. Didn't I tell y'all? I didn't listen to the signs. I did not listen to the voice that was in. I thought that I can maneuver it. I thought I can mold it into what the Most High wanted for me. But until I listened to the voice inside to say, get off of this roller coaster ride of life that I decided to get on. When I made the choice to get off of that roller coaster ride, protection falls right in place for you. He can protect you now. He can protect you from the plots, the plans, the traps, the tricks that a lot of people set for you. A lot of people don't have the best interests for you. You gotta have your best interests at hand. You gotta know that you can't trust people. You can only trust the Most High and the gut feeling that He gives you. The first card that came out, trust your intuition, trust your gut. Protection. Protection through intuition. Trust and protection, they go together. If you trust the Most High, He gonna protect you. He gonna keep you safe. He ain't gonna never leave you, and He ain't gonna never lead you down the wrong path. He gonna always have your back and always have the best in store for you. Truth is the best gift ever given. He cannot lie. He doesn't want to harm you. He doesn't want to trick you or trade you. The enemy wants to do that. And the enemy will do anything he can to trick and trap you, even using your own self against yourself. That's why you need to listen within. You need to reflect and listen. You need to have higher self-connection. But if the enemy tries to infiltrate, that's what all he does. He tries to infiltrate your higher self-connection. so you can stop communicating with your higher self. So then he can intervene and convince you to do what is not good for yourself. Like go sleep with people that you don't need to be sleeping with. Having conversation with people that you don't need to be having conversation with. Go on places that you don't need, that you have no business being at. When you have a higher self connection, emotional clarity will be strong, will be solid, will be firmly placed into you. I like these 7 cards. I love 7. Shout out to all the Aries. Top of the year. Top of the year to you. To all the soul families, all the collectives. Collectives are people collected by God for selective missions. Just like a major, a captain, or any ranking in the army, or forces. The commander-in-chief will never send you out unequipped, not ready. He ain't gonna send you to do a task that you don't know how to do. That's why they train you before they put you out there. The Most High in life is our training ground. Every day is a training day. Every day is a day for us to train and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep learning. See, in this life, you gotta learn and grow from what you just learned. If you fool me once, shame on me. If you fool me twice, shame on me again. Because I didn't learn from the first time. Shame, fool me 3 times, man. I mean, what you want to keep being tested. So you got to learn your lesson. And you can't look at the person who's giving you that lesson. You got to always look at yourself. Have self-accountability, have self-respect. You got to have self-care. So you, personally, you don't have to go through that lesson again. You don't got to get hurt again. You don't got to learn that lesson all over again. You can grow from it. You can not make that mistake again. You cannot be so trusting in people again. But you can always trust your gut. Because see, your gut gonna tell you when somebody lying to you. Your gut gonna tell you when somebody is not being faithful to you. Your gut will always tell you the truth. Let's see who this reading is for. I know it's for me because on here it just said it was just right on Aries in the first house. So we gonna see what we at again, all right? Man, I don't know what that is. Let's see. All right, that's Aquarius. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, and that's the 11th house. We came back again. Aries. So I know you're talking to me. And the 9th house. Let's see who else we talking about. Talk to me, Spirit. Who's that? It's a Taurus. Taurus. It's a Taurus right there. And it's the second house. Let's just keep it all 7, right? That's this is a Capricorn. Capricorn. And the 11th house. This is a Leo. A Leo. In the 12th house. My bad. Sorry, y'all. Trying to get it right so y'all can see it. 12. Okay. That is a Libra. A Libra. Us Libras, we gotta trust our intuition, trust our gut feeling with the 3rd house, okay? Let's do it 2 more times and we good. Another one. Strong on that Capricorn. Strong on that Capricorn. With the 12th house again. Y'all seen me shuffle it. So it's a Capricorn. Really solid in there. A Capricorn. Strong on the Capricorn and okay. So again, a Libra. So it's strong on the Capricorn and strong on that Libra. On real. 2nd house. I pray that whoever needed to hear this message, that it resonated with you, and for us to miss ourselves so that we can go see ourselves again. I pray that this reaches who needs to see it, who needs to hear it. If anything in this reading didn't resonate with you, leave it where it was at. Leave it alone. Leave it for somebody else. I pray that we all have a great and blessed and peaceful day and night as you sleep, as you reflect. As you reflect and listen within. And you have a stronger, higher self-connection. And always follow that light. Trust your gut. I'm gonna end it here. Just going these readings are just gonna be precise and just to the point until the Most High sees fit to go super deeper. But me personally, I would love to always spread and shed light and love. I see y'all around. Peace.